Hello, we're working on 5.2, slope-intercept. We're graphing these linear equations. So C is in the form y equals mx plus b. So I can quickly identify the value for the slope and the value for the y-intercept. So in this case, slope is negative 2/3. So it's going to be falling down as we read it from left to right. And the y-intercept is negative 4. So let's graph this. The y-intercept, where it crosses the y-axis, negative 4. And so now I need to find a second point. I tend to fall down 2 and run 3, but that's not going to work very well with the space I'm given. So in this case, I'm going to say that it rises 2 and goes back 3. Remember, this is a negative slope. So I need my line to be falling down. So what again I did was, instead of falling down 2, running 3, I rose 2 and went back 3. Now trying to connect the dots. There is my equation of the line for C. Now let's work on D. Looks like y equals negative 3x plus nothing. It is in the form of y equals mx plus b, but in this case, b is 0. If nothing is written in there, we understand that to mean 0. Why write it? And my slope is a negative 3. So y-intercept says that y equals 0 where it crosses the y-axis. And now my slope says it's a negative 3. So as I've mentioned before, I like to fall down 3 and run 1 if I have room in my graph. So from my y-intercept, I'm falling down 3, 1, 2, 3, running 1, because again, only one part of this fraction, this ratio, is negative. Now trying to connect the dots. There is my equation for D. Now let's do one more for this video. Looking at E, y equals negative 4 minus 3x. It is not in slope-intercept form, but we can make it that way. We merely have to change the order. We're not crossing an equal sign. We don't have to change any signs. We simply need to put it in the form y equals mx plus b. So looking here, my slope is a negative 3. My y-intercept, where it crosses the y-axis, is a negative 4. So here is where one of my points is located. In this case, I would like to fall down 3 and run 1, but I don't have enough room. So I'm going to make the run part negative. So in this case, I'm going to rise 3, 1, 2, 3, and go back 1. Now let's do that again so we can get another point. So we're going to rise 3, 1, 2, 3, and go back 1. I only need those 2 points, but I've got 3. Hopefully it'll help me draw a straighter line, because a linear equation should be a straight line. And there you have it, 3 examples for 5.2.